Hey, everybody. Welcome aboard the Tabletop Express. My name is Chris Barrows, and I am joined tonight by Ryan Rau of MistaRau. Ryan Rau, not Mr. Rau. MistaRau Gaming. And we're here for a live playthrough of Vantage by Stonemaier Games, designed by Jamie Stonemaier. Hey, Ryan, it has been a long time. So good to be back with you. Before we get started, I got to ask you, what are you excited about for tonight? Because I got to tell you, for me, I've not done this game co-op yet, and that's just got me itching to go.
Ditto on me. I haven't played co-op. We kind of did a co-op kind of ish thing, but we were really helping each other out in that very first learning game. But I am really just excited just to explore more of the land of Vantage, because I've only got 2 gameplays with me, and I've only covered like a sliver of what's in here.
Yeah. And by the way, hello to Danielle in the chat. I see Rachel in the chat as well. So great to see you all. So we're going to get underway. Just so people know, a few things that are important in particular for this game. First and foremost, I think we're going to cut over to this view. And we're actually going to show the main board right here. So we're going to cut back between one of my screens as well as the screen that you have up, Ryan, because the information shared in this game, not all will be public for myself and Ryan. What you see on Ryan's board here is the main board, and then Ryan's tableau of sorts of cards on the left-hand side. On my screen, I have this that you'll see, and I have some of my bits around. The thing that's important is right here, which is my character. I'm actually using the Paperback Adventures playmat, which works perfectly for this, by the way. So we are going to have cards that come in and around here, and that's how we're going to kind of show that. But with that in mind, this game is a game where we are going to be relaying information to each other. We're in contact with each other, right, Ryan? I mean, our ships may have crashed, but we've got some form of communique because we're able to help each other out. And that's one of the important parts of this game.
That's right, Space Cadet. Over.
So with that in mind, I will reveal a little bit about where I have started. And I have to tell you, Ryan, I have crashed in this place where there's a sheer wall stands between me and the north. And it's a very sandy place. There's a high wall in front of me. And in the distance beyond that, it looks like it goes even higher. I can't quite tell exactly what it is, but that's kind of what I'm looking at. I have some options in front of me, however. I have the option to scale. I can search. I can shout. I can honor. I can gather, or I can dig. Now, I have 4 skill tokens, just so you know right now. I have a move token. I have a overpower token. I've got a help token, and I have a look token. So I've got a few choices here. I think what I'm going to do, and I'll give you my location number in just a second so you can help by telling me what's up. I'm kind of interested what's here, and I'm tempted to search as my first action. So I think I'm going to go do search, which is going to be at location 278.
Okay. And sorry, we didn't discuss. I'm going to read. I'm going to read the books to you, right?
Correct. You will read to me, and I will read to you.
Okay. So is that in which storybook would that be?
278 is going to be in the look book.
In the look book.
Look book. Yes.
Okay. 278. Where are you? 278.
And we do see the book in case people you don't want to spoil for folks. So just warning you.
Okay. This is a 2 difficulty search.
2 difficulty search, which means we're going to roll 2 dice. I have a board set up just so people know. So I know exactly how many dice are there. And I'm going to roll 2 dice here. I will switch over to my screen so y'all can see. I'm going to roll 2 dice here for the search action, and I've got a star, which is my morale, and I've got a good one here. So 1 negative penalty, that doesn't do anything. My morale could go down, but I could also spend my skill here. And it seems like a good start to do that, because I don't necessarily want to be dealing with that. Actually, you know what? No. On my board, I have a spot that I can use. So I don't need to do anything.
Perfect.
So on my card, just for people watching at home, yes, totally can mention the colors, Rachel. I will definitely mention that this, by the way, that the action I just took was the specifically the purple action. So this gets to go on my card. This spot that I put it on, I could have used for MistaRau's as well, but I'm going to do it here just to save my piece. So there we go.
Perfect. And just for clarification, you have to declare if you're going to spend that skill token before we roll dice.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which is why I couldn't do it, and that's why I realized I had to switch to that.
Okay. Okay, so this 2 difficulty. Search for a gap in the wall. There are a few dark windows in the wall that could branch into deeper tunnels. As you draw close to one of them, several cloaked figures jump out of it and surround you.
Oh, God.
Gain one boost.
Okay.
And now read entry 278 in the Book of Secrets.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so now I've got the Book of Secrets here. And we're going to go to 278 of the Book of Secrets.
Oh, my gosh. I didn't expect people to jump out at me.
Right. Okay. Mirrored shields glinting in the sunlight. The group of cloaked figures parts as a tall sand sentient glides towards you. Greetings, wanderer. What business do you have in the north? Choose one. You seek vitality and vigor. You seek serenity and satisfaction. You seek intellect and imagination.
I'm going to say I seek intellect and imagination.
Gain 1 boost.
Oh, okay.
The Guardians escort you north to location 283.
283. I am moving everyone to location 283. And I assume there's no continue on that, and that is the end of my turn.
That is the end of your turn.
Awesome. All right. And then at this time, I'm going to switch out to 283.
Wow, that was a very eventful turn.
Yeah, a lot happening there.
Well, Space Cadet, I don't think that I crash landed in as exciting location as you. What I see is a ramshackle structure built above and below the natural arch. Looks old enough that it could be deserted, but I can see movement in the water. So there's lots of water around me. There's mountains and this very rough looking structure on top of this kind of like arching brick of stone. So what I can do here is I can sneak, spy, boast, assist, axis, or raid.
Okay.
Now this doesn't look like we forgot to mention what our mission is.
Oh yes, that's important. Yes.
Our mission that got selected for us is we're not here in peace.
No.
Actually. Our mission is that we want to conquer an entire city. So we need to do this very overpower action at a difficulty of 9 somewhere, but we have to be in a city location in order to do that. Now, a difficulty 9, that's tough. This is gonna be really tough to conquer a city. So I don't see no city around me at all. I kind of want to look at what's going on in here, but this location is not really exciting me at all. So I think that I just might mosey on my way out. What I might do.
So you're going to mosey on your way out. So what action is that exactly?
That's called departing. So I'm going to take a depart action.
A depart action. So everyone, as I turn around, so I'm not putting my back to you intentionally. The colored books for depart move and depart are very close. Depart is like a dark blue. So
Yeah.
what is the number for your action?
So I think now I have a couple options here. So in the top corners of our cards, there's a compass rose, north, south, east, and west. North and west have actually specific numbers that I can just travel to automatically. You just have to roll 1 dice to move to those numbers. But east and south, they actually have a depart symbol that we would actually need to read the book and decide how difficult it is to travel in that direction. I am all about that exploration. So I am going to depart.
Okay.
And I'm going to depart to the south. So I'm on location 456 of the Depart storybook, and we're departing 456 south.
456 from the Depart storybook. Bringing that up now for everyone. So 456, you are departing south, you said. 456 south is a roll of 3. Swim across the widest part of the canal.
A widest part of the canal. Of course, it has to be the widest part that I chose.
Of course it does.
Okay, now I have no move tokens to help me reduce this total. I have to, as of right now, I would have to roll the full 3 because I have nothing. Unless if Chris would like to.
I can help you because 3 at this point, I don't love anything around like early on. So I'm going to use 1 token and I'm going to spend it for you. And so that reduces your roll by 1.
Yep. So now I'm only going to roll 2. And it's 2 health.
Ooh. Ooh.
This canal trip sucks.
This is like the Oregon Trail right now.
Yeah. Okay. So I am going to spend one of my boost cubes to re-roll one of these dice. And now I got a time. So it's timely and it's going to hurt me.
It hurts because it took you a little bit longer than you expected to swim across. That's all that means.
Yeah. So on my card, I can hold a time, which is good. And I guess I'm just going to take a 1 hit on health.
So you've taken 1 hit on health. All right. I'm going to track that here on my board. You are at a 3 for health. Well, here's the thing in this game. You always succeed unless you get to the 0. So we're always going to read these passages just so everybody knows. So 456 moving south, where you swim across the widest part of this canal, the current helps to push you towards a small gatehouse. Go to 455.
Oh, so the location right before me.
You were at 455, my friend.
455. Okay.
Yes. So, yeah, by the way, Rachel's saying we need to collect allies and weapons. We need some power cards is what we need. So on our last part of this, these people say, I told them I wanted to learn, I wanted intellect and creativity. So they've taken me to location 283, where due to the red dust that covers the arid landscape, the levitating device at the top of a wall just to the south looks both futuristic and ancient. And it is very cool. It's this like triangular shape in the sky. There's some structure in front of me, like rock structure in front, almost like an arch that I'm seeing to the left. And I'm looking in the distance on this, and I'm just thinking, there's something like off to the right. I can't tell if it's trees, but there's not much of it, so it's kind of weird. I can't quite tell what it is. Here's the thing: intellect is nice and intelligence, but this is interesting because I can take a push action, which is the blue action, which is move. I could take a look action to focus. I could take an engage action to activate. I could take a help action to broadcast. I can take a yellow or take action to hack, or I can overpower and raise this. Now, I don't want to raise. I need more overpower tokens, right? But broadcasting sounds particularly interesting, and I will say activate sounds interesting. I'm torn between the two. I have concerns that activating might be difficult. That's my only thing. Like, this is a strange thing floating in the sky. I've never seen this before. So I'm wondering if I should focus on it and learn more. But I'm going to be bold, and I'm going to say, let's activate. I do not have any orange tokens. I just want to know.
Okay. I might be able to help you out there in this engagement, but let's see what happens.
Yeah, we're going to go with orange.
Orange. And so orange is associated with engaging.
Correct.
And
orange
what's your number?
My number is 283.
Okay, 283 activate. This is a difficulty of 3.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Not bad. If you would like to engage this, I can help you out there. I can give you some guidance on how to engage certain. I don't even know what exactly we're talking about.
I don't know what I'm activating.
Nope. So go ahead. I'm giving you some confidence on how to engage that thing.
And how many am I rolling now? 2?
So you would be rolling 2.
Okay, we're gonna roll 2. And yeah, this is again activating something we have no clue what I'm activating. Oh, that hurts. Ooh. That hurts. I'm gonna take a hit. And not much I can do about it. I'm gonna go down, and I'm gonna take a hit to my morale and a hit to my health. Nothing else I can do. Wait a minute. No, it was nothing I can do. So that's all right. But we did succeed in the action because we always succeed unless we've completely died. So tell me, what has occurred?
Okay, you activated the device. A beam of bright light bursts from the top of the runecaster. Nothing happens for a few minutes. Then a sentient appears. I saw your signal. How can I help? They ask. Gain sentient 1308.
Okay. So I'm going to pull 1308 out.
Gain sentient 1308 with a when placed benefit of only 1 boost instead of 2.
Okay. So my sentient is going to go out. I'll put him here to the left. I only get 1. Now, when empty, I'm going to lose this card. This guy is called Gale the Wind Keeper. I can ignore 1 hypoxia damage and refresh 1 challenge die for my grid. Gain quest 1669 or follow the sentient to their tent. I can do a lot with 1 token on this.
Wow.
Yeah.
But if there's no tokens on the thing, then he goes away.
If is empty, he goes away.
Right.
And I don't see many ways to gain. So unless I get a general gain action, that seems like the only way I'm going to be able to do anything.
Right. But he can hold, looks like he can hold some things for some certain actions.
He does. So he has the ability for our move action. But I'd have to spend a die to do it, to put 1 there. So I'm going to need to get more. He's got an offer action on his card, which would take the 1038 action. And then if I'm in the location, specific type of location, I'll be able to put a die there. So they're very specific, but he's got to learn, flirt, swindle, and duel action.
Yeah. So you can interact with them.
I could flirt with them if I want. I can swindle them. A lot of things. So yeah.
I like the flirting.
Yeah, I've never flirted with anyone in this game, so I'm tempted. All right, so here's the thing. I kind of very interested in what's forward. So I think what I'm going to do is go, and I have to take my depart action now. So for everyone listening,
well, I think your action is done now.
No, that's right. My action's done. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
you're right. I'm so used to just going into the next turn.
Right. I know that's going to be something hard. Yeah, because I'm just going to double rate. Yeah, there was
But
no
we've
continuous.
I have taken, just for everyone listening, I've taken my only action at this location at this point. Unless it says continue, I do not get another action.
All right. Well, after my very tiring swim across this very large canal, which apparently the tide helped me save some energy, so that's a good thing. I've now arrived at this very cozy looking house in kind of like, it also has like a bridge extending towards the mountains. And it says a lone sentient stands outside the gatehouse between the sea and the towering city. Oh, I found a city.
Oh,
I think that's what this bridge is actually connected to. It's not a mountain, it's actually a city. So I can enter, I can spy, I can persuade, share, access, or I could subdue. Now, the only thing that can really kind of help me right now is if I chose to stand back and kind of like spy out some things. It's really kind of like the only thing that I could really kind of see that could help me. I do kind of want to interact with this sentient, though. I kind of maybe want to persuade him to my cause. Though I don't.
I mean,
I don't know how supportive he's going to be to my cause of conquering this. This could be the city that we conquer, but
this could be the city. This could be.
Yeah. So, oh gosh, I just don't know how many dice these things are going to cost. Like, for me, they seem like simple things. Like, they're, actually standing back and spying doesn't seem like too bad.
Well, I thought just searching something, I didn't expect to be jumped by a, group of hooded people. So
yeah,
there we go.
I might be caught if I spy, but you know what? That is my specialty, though. I am the navigator, so I am going to try to spy. This is a look action.
A look action
on location 455.
Okay. Look action. Oh my God. Look is going to be the purple book, just so people at home can follow. And what is your location?
455.
So you're taking that. Now, I can help in this particular case with a look action.
Oh, cool, because I have a look token as well.
So if we need to save, I got the ability to help. You said 455 is your location?
455.
All right, 455. So you don't need to decide on that now. You can wait. You can get the number before we go. So, all right, look action. It's going to be a roll of 3. Spy on the building.
Spy
roll
on the
of 3. We could make it a 1. It would
mm-hmm.
take away some of our skills, but we could make it a 1.
Now, since I am taking the look action, I can hold a dice on any dice on a look action for my character, because this is my specialty. And I think if I just reduce it by, if I just go to 2, I think we might be safe. So I will just spend my 1 token, and I'll roll 2 dice.
All right.
2 dice.
Let's see. What do we got?
A blank and a health, but I'm going to store that health on my card. And every time that I store a dice on this particular action, I get a boost.
Oh, that's fantastic for us.
Yeah.
Now, here's the other thing for people who have not played this yet, just to understand. When all the dice have been relinquished from the board, what will happen is they'll all end up going back, including leaving our cards. So our cards can be refilled multiple times. So 455, you say?
Yep.
Well, a gatekeeper is lounging near a turnstile and collecting fees from entrants. Gain 1 boost and choose 1. And here are your choices, sir. Pay the $2 fee. Or
what is money? I don't.
Yeah, I know. We don't have any money.
I don't have any money.
So the other option is inspect the treasure chest along the shore. Now, I cannot tell you anything else about the inspection, but I can tell you could inspect the treasure chest.
Oh, you should have led with the treasure chest. Of course, I'm going to look at the treasure chest first.
Well, here's what's going to happen. You're going to go to inspect the treasure chest. Roll 3 skill dice.
Oh,
You may add 1 extra die for each engage, take, or overpower that you pay.
Oh.
If you have at least 3 of a kind, you're going to get to do something. If you have at least 3 of a kind, you're going to gain an item. 893. And then instead, if you have at least 1 pair, you're going to gain item 1160. Otherwise, you're going to gain $4.
Okay, so I'm going to either get $4 base, but I could get an item if I get a pair, and I could also get a different item if I get a 3 of a kind.
Right, and you're not guaranteed to get the $4 because you might get an item instead.
Oh, wow, geez. Okay, so here's my skill dice. Let's roll them and let's hope for something. And I did not get a pair.
Did you get 3 of a kind?
I did not get 3 of a kind.
Okay, so you gain $4.
$4.
Yes.
These random, cool-looking space bucks.
But in theory, you know the building is there, and if you know the direction, you've got $4 now. So I'm just saying.
Okay.
But that is your action. All right. We're going to cut back to my world of I've got to move. I've got to go somewhere. So let's see. I think I'm going to go north on my map. I've got a few locations I can go to, but I'm going to go to location 288. I do need to roll a die to do that.
Yep, a basic 1 movement.
Oh my gosh. Health.
Do you have any boosts?
I have a boost, and I'm going to use it.
Yeah.
So I can re-roll 1 of my challenge die, and if it's the same result, that's worse.
Uh-oh.
I could do it again, but that's really risky. It sucks, but that's what it is. So I'm going to 288.
Okay, what was the die result?
That die result was a star.
Oh, it was a star. Okay.
Yeah.
So your morale's down to 2?
Yep, well, unfortunately.
Okay.
So.
God dang.
And I just said I'm going to. What location did I say? 288. So I'm going to go next location out right now. I'm at 288, and I'll tell you a little bit about location 288. Here at location 288, a big-eared rodent scampers back and forth in front of you. It is very large-eared. It almost looks like a kind of a large rat type thing. It's got like a really round reddish pink nose. There's also behind it like a break in almost a wall behind it. I was right. I think it was trees because there's like palm type trees, but there's a break and there's these like sigils on the rock walls, and then between them there's like a slit, like a little space you can kind of go through. So really intrigued by this overall location. I have options here. Okay. So at this location, I could follow, I could observe, I could mimic, I could feed, I could catch, or I could hunt. I don't have any food, so I don't think feeding it's an option. I could.
And at this stage of the game, I don't think mimicking the locals would be very beneficial.
No, I'm wondering. I think I might take an action here. I don't know that I care about this. I think I want to almost move past it. Do you know what I mean? It does, yeah,
just kind of.
We only have so much health here, right?
Your morale. You're losing the morale of the mission.
My morale is quite low. So you know what I might actually do? I think I might do the depart action. But here, to do the depart action, you're going to have to read for me.
Okay.
Because to go north, and I want to go through. because there's these sigils. That's the only part about observing that's interesting to me. But I think I'm going to have you read on number 288 the action that I'm going to go north, and that is going to be in the part storybook.
So 288 heading north. It's going to be a difficulty of 2.
Okay, I think that could be worse. That could be a lot worse. And we only have 4 die left. So this is the next
our refresh. Yep.
I'm going to, you can see on the side. It's fine. All right. That's a star. That's not good. We're going to re-roll that.
Yeah.
The other one was fine. It was a negative. I am re-rolling. It's a heart. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my gosh. This is not great. I have to do it, though. I need to get some health here.
You've landed in some dangerous waters, my friend.
Yeah, it's not like I've done anything all that risky. I mean, who knows if this rat thing would have bit me, but tell me what's up.
Okay, so you enter the gateway to the north. As you walk through the opening, you feel a tripwire at your feet.
Oh,
and a
Jesus.
boulder smashes into your shoulders. Lose 1 health.
Oh, God.
And you're going to crawl forward to 293.
Are you kidding me? Oh, my gosh. This is not good.
Oh, my gosh. It's a comedy of errors at this point.
Well, you know what the good thing about this game is? It is nicer to you. You said 2, what? Where am I going to?
Whoops. 1 second. You are going to 293.
293. Okay. Well, oh my goodness. Oh my God, this is horrible. Wait a minute. This is not good. I can't offset this too. I don't know how I would offset. We may have to read that nice passage in the book where I get my health bumped up. Because it ended too early.
Oh no!
Because
did your location have an immediate effect on it?
Yes, it did.
Oh gosh.
I suffer cold damage.
Oh. So if you suffer cold damage, you can either lose a health, or you can lose a time and a morale.
So I'm gonna have to. My situation is not good, but there's no other choice.
So a morale.
I need some morale and health. I gotta hope there's something in here that can help me.
This is not good. Oh my gosh, buddy. Hold on. I'm gonna try to find you.
Oh my gosh. All right. What are you up to?
Okay, so in my spying, I obviously learned that this is some sort of the gate of this. I'm assuming a city. He's collecting fares. That treasure chest did end up having a couple coins in it for me. So
that's good.
I'm going to try to go towards it and see if I can get into this city. So I'm just going to take it just a depart action. No reading necessary. I'm just going to go straight to location 761. So I'm going to have to roll 1 dice.
By the way, Rachel's correct. I'm going to have to consider this. Don't forget the actions on my sentiment. So he's there.
I rolled a blank.
How expensive could he be? You know, he's there to help me, right?
Maybe if you flirt with him a little bit.
I do have a skill that I can help with flirting.
Okay.
Maybe he'll give me some good stuff. You never know.
So 761. Oh, where are you? There you are.
I have a few options that are helpful in this next bit that will be good. So
there we go.
I took it off here.
Okay. So 761. Travel to location. Okay. I'm just going to interrupt just for a second, but perhaps I think we might be getting close to this. I think we might be like somewhere near each other. Because what you've described in the past, I thinking that I'm starting to see it myself.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I can describe what I'm looking at now since you just moved, right?
Yep.
So, a natural spring flows into an oasis, while a warm breeze from the east and south tickles your brow. In front of me is this. Yeah, it's there's this water coming out of a hole between two more sigils. Now that sigil looks an awful lot like our move symbol. I just want to point out. And on both sides, there's palm trees around this thing. And it does appear some things are floating in the sky behind it. It's kind of a purpley dark sky. I'm wondering though, just maybe I first can focus. I could still do a location action, but maybe I try something with this sentient and hope for the best. Because honestly, this ain't in a great situation right now.
No.
But I mean, I could learn from the sentient, and I've got a token to make it cheaper that hopefully it won't, kill me.
And any skill above 1, we're gonna get to refresh.
Yes. So I think I'm going to do the learn action on card 1308.
Okay, so
I'm learning from
my. And sorry, and what color is that?
That is a purple action.
Purple action. And your card number was
1308.
1308.
And I just want to tell people, one of the cool things about designing the cards is flipped upside down, you see the number, and then you flip it the other side when you put it on your board, which is really cool because you don't get spoiled on all the stuff, which is, I just thought, pretty smart design decision.
This is a 1 difficulty.
Okay, I'm going to make it so it doesn't cost me anything.
Okay.
So there we go.
Okay, so you learn from the sentient's expertise. The sentient patiently teaches you how to offer your support to others. Gain 2 help.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yep.
Awesome. I am so glad I learned to help others before we completely ransack a city.
Keep your enemies close. Oh, wait, keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer.
So I guess because I did that, I still have the ability to take an action in the city itself.
Yep, on your next turn.
On the next turn. So that'll be good. I'll have some options to do some things.
Okay.
But it's not a city. I'm not by a city, as far as I know. So.
Oh, I am definitely near a city. A gigantic wall is blocking me from entering this city. But to the south, I can see a very vast field. So yeah, this is a gigantic city that I am standing currently in front of.
Can you pay that guy $2 somehow still? Because that'd be helpful.
However, dangling from one of the walls all the way down to the ground is a rope.
Oh.
So I do have the option to scale. I do have the option to inspect. I do have the option to persuade, though I'm not sure who I'm persuading. Persist. I do have the options to assist, pilfer, or force. I have no skills, extra skills available to me at this moment.
I do have an overpower and a help at the moment.
So I can you might be able to give me some wisdom on either assisting or forcing myself. We're going to have to save as much of that overpower, I think.
Yeah, I would say let's save the overpower because we have 1.
So let's keep our deceptive ways going.
They don't need to know. I just learned all about helping people.
Sure. So I'm going to assist.
So I can make that cheaper for you potentially. You're going to assist. So I'm going to the green book.
Yep. Green assist. Yep.
And what page are we looking at?
761. 761.
761. So everyone, 761. The assist action. Oh, this is what you'll be doing. You will be rolling 3 dice, so this will reset. Assist a sentient heading into the city.
Oh,
now,
yeah, okay.
I will help it and make it a 2 because I need you.
Yeah.
You never know. You might be able to get me health somehow for all I know. So, or
So
time.
I'm gonna have to roll 2 dice. So there's the 1 dice, and I have to reset all of the other dice. So all the dice on your character card are.
That is great
reset.
for me because that means my morale. I have a morale spot free again.
Okay, and here we go with my 2 dice, and I got 2 blanks.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Nice.
All right. So 761. You assist a sentient heading into the city. The sentient is carrying a basket of assorted items, gifts for the founder, they say.
Ooh.
They give you a hug in appreciation for the help.
Oh.
Gain 1 morale and go north to 762.
So I get morale.
Yes.
And sorry,
762.
762. That should
You're
just be on
going
the
north.
other. Nope, that's not the other side.
To the north.
To the north.
North of the wall. Literally.
I think so. What the hell? Oh, I mean,
I love that reaction. So, look, the situation is not wonderful, but no matter what I do, I have an option in this place that I've described to you already. Enter, focus, inspire, build, consume, or fish. Fishing is not increasing my morale in any way or form that I'm aware of. Unless like I'm meditating while I'm doing it. I'm wondering if I should just enter this building and hope there's something that just makes me excited and happy. I do have a spot left on my board if I do an enter action too. That will allow me to get another. That I have 2 dice options placing potentially. So we're going to enter. It's the only right decision to make. I'm going to enter on location 293.
I'm assuming that's for the move.
That is for the move action. So I've got this is the best scenario possible for me because I have options.
And you said 293?
That's correct.
This is a 1 difficulty.
1 difficulty. That's great. Okay. We say that's great until I roll.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Good news. That's fine.
It's a morale.
But I can place this right here, not on that one, but I'm going to do it here. And that's fine. So I'm good.
Perfect.
So just so people know what I just did, I placed it on my piece right here because it is a wide open spot for myself. And I still have this sentient that I did stuff for.
Okay. So you enter the narrow, dark hole on the side of the cliff.
What am I learning? Or enter. What am I seeing when I enter?
You crawl through the hole and it dumps you into a crowd of people inside of the mountain.
Oh, I'm back. I entered the room and it went dark on my end. So I'm sorry for
that. Go to cave 085.
I just go to 085.
Yep, you fell into a cave.
Jesus.
You fell into a hole.
Are you kidding me? I fell into a hole. All right, that describes my adventure so far. Fall into a hole. That's what my life is now.
Yep, where you're not making any headway, but maybe along the way you're going to be so enraged that you're going to want to conquer a city for us.
You should put a warning on this thing. 085. Okay. Jesus. Okay, there's an immediate action.
Oh gosh.
So I have a choice. Either pay 1, which I have, 1 overpower to ignore an aggressive sentient or lose a heart.
Well, you like knock his block off, man.
Well, I don't think I can afford to lose health right now.
No, you can't.
So I'm paying that. And I cannot wait to read this card to you, though. It is amazing in so many ways. So it's your turn now because you have to wait.
So after assisting and, them helping me out a little bit, I'm having a conversation. It says this energy sentient is heading out of town, but they may provide news from the capital. So I'm with this traveler now, I think, and there is this kind of like, I don't know, like this kind of like this glowing figure that is where we're crossing paths with, and they're calling it an energy sentient. And I can still see the city. I haven't entered the city yet, though.
So you're still not in the city?
No, they're kind of. This person's kind of taking me around it now. I'm kind of in this big open field, but I can see the city in the background with roads leading towards it.
He's taking you the long way round.
I'm guessing so. And there's still this great big glowing rock, like just in front of the city too. Yeah. So I can continue to follow. I can listen. I can talk. I can teach. I can enlist, or I could subdue. And so this looks like just about learning some things, maybe from this sentient, maybe about the city, because they're calling it the capital. So this is obviously the center,
this might be the largest city on this planet. We don't know.
And if I say if we're going to conquer something, we better go big or go home.
By the way, I want to answer something for Rachel because she was talking about my card, but she had mentioned me might overpower if you join. I know people can't see the cards because we don't share the cards in that way, but there's no like follow-up actions here. So it is a pretty straightforward, like immediate action. I just have to lose or not. So it's, if there was more to it, I might have considered that. I do like that train of thought.
I don't know if this person has anything to, but I think my best bet is I'm going to listen to what this sentient has to say. So this is a look action.
Look action at location.
762.
Look at 762. All right. Prepare to roll 1.
Oh, what? Oh, I can do that.
Yes.
I can do that. And guess what? I'm rolling aces today. It's a blank.
Wow. Look, this is a tale of 2 adventures. I'm in a hole, and you're being like given a tour of a city.
I'm guessing so.
Something like that. Well, so 762, you listen to the sentient. And because you did, I'm sorry, I misspoke. You're going to have to roll more.
Okay, so what?
I apologize. You rolled 1. That counts.
Yep.
That counts. You need to roll 4. 762, listen to the sentient. I'm sorry, I misread.
So 762. So I have to roll 3 more because I don't have anything else that can help me out. Okay.
Let's see what we got.
Okay, so another blank. So I got 2 blanks.
Okay.
I do have a time that I can store on my card.
Great.
And I have a morale, which I gained some morale beforehand.
Right, so you can take a hit on morale.
I can take a hit on morale, or I can try to re-roll it. I do have some boosts, but I'm going to save my boost. I'll take the hit on the morale.
So your morale goes down to 4.
Yep.
Okay. Well, you listen to the sentient. The sentient has just come from the Founder's Temple to the near north. They are frantic with worry. An important egg was mistakenly offered to the Founder, and they need you to raid the temple to retrieve it. The egg. You have to get the egg. They suggest you bring an item to offer to the temple, and they give you a small vial of energy as an option for the donation. Gain item 1/2 1-1. Also, gain quest 1637. So you're going to gain item 1211 and quest 1637, which you can add horizontally to your supply. And that is your personal quest that you must consider. Because, I don't know why you need to raid this temple, but maybe they know you're just going to do this anyways.
Okay, so they did hand me these lovely energy orbs.
Interesting.
I can hold a spot if I take actions in a very specific location. But I could, if I could actually craft these into a more advanced item if I wanted to.
Which is useful.
That could be useful. And then I also gained, quest. Steal an egg. It says the Hatcher insists that you rush to the temple to the north to steal an egg that was mistakenly offered to the founder. Steal the egg from the founder's temple and exit the building. If you do, again,
yep,
I'll save for what it does later. I guess you'll go right there.
Interesting. So, do you want to know what's going on with me?
What's in the adventures?
So, for everyone wondering what happens to the captain, by the way, Jules, the captain, who has fallen underground because they decided to investigate. Going inside, there should not be a hole. I just want to point that out. I do not understand the logic of this building here. So, I fell into this place, and I'm in a cavern. The cavern is filled, by the way, with the sounds and smells of a rowdy underground fight club.
Oh, buddy, what you doing?
Here's the good news, by the way. My person who came with me has a thing for this exact location that I could put any die on that spot. Any die on that spot for this type of location.
Okay.
So that is helpful. I have an option. I can push. I can observe. I have no skill tokens, just so everyone knows.
Not me neither.
I can push. I can observe. I can bet. I can sponsor. I don't know what I'm sponsoring exactly. I can pickpocket or I can fight.
Oh, man.
I want to point out that, it looks like there's a fire, and I can't tell if they're, gnomes or whatever it is, but, man, there is a lot going on in here. It almost looks like there's a rave happening. I can't really put it into good words.
It sure sounds like it's a free-for-all fight club.
Yes, it definitely sounds like a free-for-all fight club. I imagine if there's an observe action on this one, I might get given a continue. That's kind of what I would hope. To observe what's happening, but I'm torn on this because I kind of it wouldn't be maybe a bad idea to bet on this. It looks like I could bet on some kind of fight here. But I feel like maybe I should. My only concern is if I take an action, maybe they're going to force me to fight, throw the crash land you're in, right? I think I'm going to go with that observe action. And the reason being is I need to get a better sense of what a better action this place is. But we need to explore a fight club. If I'm going down, I'm going down in a fight club.
Okay, so you are
at 085, by the way. 085.
085. Which color?
I am taking the purple.
Purple. That would make sense.
This is one of the things just for people who have not played this game, you don't know what's going to happen at any turn. And this has been my case with the 4 games I've played. And I do not expect to fall into a fight club.
Okay. So this is a 2 difficulty observing the fight.
Observing the fight. I have to roll 2. Doesn't matter. And I have to hope I don't get a 2 bad thing, 2 morales. I can offset 1 morale.
Okay.
So oh my god, it's a morale. So that's good, because I can put that there. And this one returns back to the pool.
Okay, so a morale came out.
So I'm okay.
Okay.
I am okay. I survived observing the fight.
Okay. You could compete, but it might be easier just to bet on a few fighters instead. Either way, you're short on coins. You may need to steal some nearby spectators. Get a boost.
Okay.
And then you can either take a yellow take token or a overpower token.
Oh, I'm going to take a yellow take token, because I don't really... Well, a power token would be good. I could, in theory, take a power token and get out of here. I don't have to stay here.
Nope.
Right?
Yeah, you can take the... Yeah, I would take the overpower.
I'll take the overpower.
You may continue.
I think I want to get the hell out of here. I don't think I want to be here.
No, dude, you're banged up.
The last thing
we need you. We need you for the bigger fight overall.
Yeah, last thing I need is to be in a fight club. I'm sure money would be useful for what it's worth, but I have none. I think I'm going to take the action. I think I'm going to take the action of leaving and departing, which I do need to roll a die, and that's my biggest concern.
For the depart?
Yeah, because I take one of these hits, I'm screwed. But I have a way. Yeah, that's what I have to do. I got to get out of here. I'm leaving. Yes, crawl away, says Rachel. All right, I'm going to roll to leave, and I'm going to be going to card 25, just so people know. Oh, that's the wrong dice. That would be optimistic.
Yeah.
Hold on, where is it? It is heart. It rolled all around. So I could roll that again, but I'm going to take what I think pulled up, and it's a heart. If I misread that, I apologize, but it means the adventure continues. So
yes.
I don't apologize that much. 25 is where I'm going, though.
Sweet.
I did not expect that. I just want to say. I don't know how much better this next location will be. So let's find out. You know what the happy thing? You know what the happy thing here is? There's not a negative immediately as I get there.
Perfect.
So I'll tell you more about this location after you go.
Okay, so I listened, and they're trying to put me on some sort of quest, I guess, to go steal an egg, offer up these energy orbs. I really couldn't really follow exactly. I'm going to give them the energy orbs to get the egg back. I don't know what the heck that... Do I even bother going on this quest? Like, that's kind of taking me away, but maybe I do get some other resources towards our quest.
It could help get us some good resources.
So, well, I'm guessing, because I already took my card action, I'm going to probably head towards... Now, I have no idea how to actually get into this city. I don't know which direction I really need to go. So I think, because that sentient just kind of drove me along. I didn't go any. I might just move towards, depart. And I'm going to depart towards, you know what? I'm going to go towards 763.
So you are departing. You are choosing where to go. So you're going to roll a die.
I roll one dice. And that is a morale. I will spend one boost to see if I can better that. And it is go back to the supply.
So we have 4 in the supply right now?
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm just traveling to 463, which should actually just be on the other side of this card. Yep.
So interesting. well, you've traveled to a new location. I want you to know. Do you want to know more about my location now? Because it's intriguing.
Yeah.
Well,
is it more fight?
No, it's not helpful.
Oh,
as you can assume. Cavern barrier. A massive gate blocks you from proceeding deeper into the cave.
Oh no.
And there's only one direction that I can go.
Oh, the way you came?
No, not technically, because I went south to go here. So, and I was not at the 292 before.
Oh.
So I have an option, by the way. I could push, I could examine, I could commune, I could share, I could gather, or I could destroy.
Well, we're not at the point of destroying yet.
No, I'm thinking I may come back in a future adventure to this fight club, but I think I want to get the hell out of this cavern. So I'm thinking I might be blocked, but I guess I should just continue to 292.
Okay.
I don't know what else to do. I feel like it's risky to do anything else.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'm in a state of destroy.
Not yet.
So
I can tell you're very angry, but push through it, buddy. Push through.
I'm annoyed that I fell into a fight club. I love it. All right. Oh my God, it's a morale. I'm going to re-roll. Oh my God, it's a morale. I don't think I can do anything. Hold on. You don't have a spot on yours, do you? That's a star?
Nope, I do not. We haven't discovered a lot of things.
This is where I would evoke, if I may, the rule in the game, because I want to continue.
Okay. So
I would love to see what you think about this. Because we could, at this point, read the book and say our adventure ended because I couldn't escape a fight club. But we have
your morale is very low.
We have an option if we feel it ended too soon to bring me back up to 4. If I'm not mistaken, when you lose. So let me just confirm this.
Yeah.
Because if I'm not mistaken in the book.
So what we can do is we can take the morale hit.
Yep.
And we can go to the take storybook.
Yes.
And read the mission's entry.
And which entry is it?
It is 1592.
It's in the yellow take one, I believe.
Yes.
1592, you said?
1592.
It says for 1592, you traveled to this planet to invade it, but you are exhausted. Choose one. If you feel you have had a fair shot at this incomplete mission and it's time to move on, you could do that. But if you feel that the untimely demise happened to you too soon, you may rally to take one final chance. And I vote that we rally.
I vote we rally too. You can go push back, buddy. Push forward. Push forward.
So refresh all challenge dice. Roll them and gain the time, morale, and health results. Distribute the benefits agreed among all players. Any player's stat remains at 0. If any player stat remains at 0 afterwards, the game ends. Otherwise, continue playing with all refreshed challenge pool. So if you would do the honors, just because you're having much better luck here in your adventures, anything to pull me back up would be the goal.
Yep. Oh, dear gosh.
Are you kidding me?
I only rolled 1 morale.
Oh, my God. Okay. Anything else useful? Health or anything?
I also got 1 health and 1 time. I'll just do that for you.
My internet is rage quitting on me, apparently. So my morale can go up.
Oh, wait, there's 2 health there.
Okay.
So your morale went back to 1. Your health is at 3. And your time is now at 4.
Okay. But that does open up the spots on my board for some of those things. So that's helpful.
Yeah.
Okay. That continues. Oh, hello. Dan is in the house. Dan, we are in an adventure. I just escaped a fight club, and then I fell into a hole, and a bunch of things happened. Meanwhile, Ryan is getting escorted around the city.
His adventure's been a comedy of errors. It's a
Yeah,
comedy of
Ryan's
errors.
getting escorted around the city and being given the opportunity to steal an egg. So he's gone like...
I'm getting side quests.
You're getting side quests. I'm just in a hole.
But our main mission is to actually conquer a city.
Our main mission is we are not conquering a city at this point.
We are far from it.
By the way, I'm going to my new location.
Oh, right.
So doing that now. While I do that, I'm going to go to my new location.
Okay.
Because I do get to do that. Here's the one thing for this game that even when you fail in those moments, you still get to continue the action. You never truly fail, except for the death part.
Nope.
Or your morale failure, like I just had.
Okay, so now I feel like I'm actually kind of making headway in towards the city.
By the way, you're gonna have to bring my health down 1 because I just suffered cold damage. Because I'm back outside. Remember, it was cold out there before.
Yeah, you are in a frigid spot. Should have packed a jacket. So I think I'm making headway towards the city here. There's lots of buildings around me now.
Okay.
And now there is a shimmering dome that invites a steady stream of sentience through its doors. Those sentries are turning most away at the entrance.
Did it say most away? Not all. Most.
Most away.
So I guarantee you there's 1 or 2 in there who are, this must be the temple though.
It does feel like it because this is obviously the big glowing thing that I saw in the distance from my previous location.
Right, right.
But there is some sort of there is some sort of magic happening on the outside of the dome. I can see that from my vantage right now. There's the big dome. It's nestled in with a bunch of houses and buildings. And there's something very spectacular happening in front of it. I can see that right now. So I can enter, observe, persuade, honor, grab, or charge. I don't think I don't think that I'm in a position to charge. I feel like if I want to try to do this quest, I need to have a chance at getting into that temple. How am I going to do that? Persuade my way in?
It's an option.
Honor?
I'm assuming persuade is...
You have help tokens, don't you? Do you have green? You have help?
No, all I have is overpower.
Dang it.
I only have this little... But I had to use some of my skills earlier.
Yes.
So.
Okay. Well, maybe I will just observe at this point. I don't know if I can really... I'm kind of like the silent guy looking in, trying to just like gather as much information about conquering the city. I'm just going to observe. So I'm going to do a look action.
A look action. Okay.
Yep. On 763.
A look action on 763. All right. We're going to find out. Let's see. Look at 763. Oh, that's 73. 76. 763. So you're observing?
Yes.
763. You're going to roll 2 dice to observe those visiting the building.
Okay. Right on. I'm just going to roll the 2. And okay, I got a blank. And I also got a time, which I am going to take and put it on my character card to get myself another boost.
Awesome. So 763, observe. You observe those visiting the building. It appears that the sentinels who are granted entry are carrying tangible offerings. Gain 1 boost and 1 random skill. You may continue. So you can enter if you have a tangible offering. I wager that card that you have is a tangible offering.
I feel like that too. So here's my random skill. It is a move.
Okay.
So I'll grab a move
Could be a lot worse.
token. Yep. I wish it was something more persuasive. Okay. So then, I can now use this to try to enter. So I will take a move
That's what
action
at 763.
at 763.
Okay, move at 763. Let's see what's up here. Hold on. 3 die to enter the building through the front door.
Oh, okay.
It's not cheap.
3 dice. But I do have 1. And I can actually spend 2 boosts to give me another 1. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to use 2 boosts to give me another move token. And I'll spend those 2 move tokens to make this only a 1.
Okay, so
Dice.
1 die. And we'll see what happens.
It is a morale.
So you take a morale hit, so you're down to 3, right?
Yes, I'll take that one.
Okay. Well, you enter the building through the front door. If you have at least 1 item, go to interior 589.
Yes. I do have an item.
You're destroying the city from within. I'm just working underground, maybe. I tried to join a fight club. It didn't work out. Well, you go to 589. Here's what's happening to me. A dark cave behind an oasis adds a sense of dread to the cold, dark desert stretching to the north, east, and west. To the south, a beam of light bursts from the mountain. Now, I have to wonder, is there a beam of light is it from the mountain or is it behind the mountain? Don't really know.
Don't really know.
But I'm going to tell you right now, my options are squeeze, explore, befriend, practice, consume, or charge. I will not be charging anything.
No. And your beam of light very possibly could be very linked to the maybe what was I was looking at with the shimmering dome thing.
Right. And there is by the way, I just have to tell you, the oasis with the cold cave that I just came from, by the way, there's a skull on it. So that is clearly marking the fight club, the nice big skull, right? I will not be going back north into the cave. I'll tell you that much. I do think I need to go south. Now, there's some risk in going south. I could also do a squeeze action, but where am I squeezing? I'm not exactly sure. So to me, I'm getting the hell out of here, and I'm going south because there is cold, dark desert to the northeast and the west. I'm sick of the cold. So I'm going south. And I am going to go south. And to go south here on the location 292, I need your help in reading from the Depart storybook.
Okay, there it is.
So that'll be pretty important here.
Okay, sorry. 292.
292. And I'm a little concerned anytime I see a star, but it's,
Okay, so 292 and you're heading south?
Correct.
This is a 5 difficulty.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a big hike south.
This might be the end of us. We will find out.
5 dice.
If this is the end of us, I just want to point out I found a fight club, which is pretty damn cool. All right, let's see what I can offset.
Well, wait. Now, how many boost cubes do you have?
I have none.
Oh, okay.
I use all my boosts trying to get out of a fight club.
Okay, well, I'll use 2 of my boosts to create a move token.
Okay,
and I'll
that'd be great.
Give you that move token so that you can only roll 4.
Well, that could save us. Let's see. Okay, that is horrible. That is death in a nutshell. I just want people to see this full screen.
3 morels. Oh my god! You couldn't at least rolled a time in there.
No,
Oh,
but hold
Lord.
on. Let me see what I can pull off here, if anything.
Okay,
Because I need to check a few things. I have the ability to do this, so that's one. I can. Okay, I have a thing. You know how my sentiment was great to me? I have it. Oh no, I couldn't do that because the blue action would not be it. If I had one other thing, I would have been able to do it. Because check this out. I could have taken this and then done a refresh one challenge die from my grid and grid and gain quest 1669. You know what? I made a mistake too, because I also could have just taken an action to follow them to their tent, which I misplayed, in my opinion.
Okay.
Well, in terms of trying to get out of there.
Yeah.
It might have been a nice escape, which I'm only realizing now.
You can use a morale on your the other spot on your captain card. Because this was a moving, like departing. It was a blue action.
Yes. So I could do that.
You can put a dice up there, get a boost cube.
So and then I do this. This gets rid of him. He's gone, but it refreshes these. So they go back into the pool, and then this goes back down. And in doing that other action, I got a cube here. So I'm still alive.
Yes.
I don't have my friend anymore, though. And this cube, by the way, goes back in as well.
So 2.
So I'm still alive, by the way.
So we still have 8 in the challenge pool.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 because 1 is on my board.
Okay, I just missed putting 1.
We completely my guy. Thank you, friend. I learned the value of friendship, and you sacrificed for me. Goodbye.
That's hilarious.
It was the only choice. It was the only way I was going to live. That's amazing that there was still a way to do it.
Okay, so you hiking south. The steep mountain presents 2 options to you.
Oh, Jesus.
Choose one. You can hike around the mountain, or you can hike up the mountain.
Okay, so I have real big fear about going up the mountain in this game at the moment. So let's go around it.
Okay, go to 287.
287. Okay. All right. I'm moving on.
Whew. Man, you need to get inside a city, man. There's such a world of culture in here.
You want to talk about culture? I can't wait to tell you about what's in front of me. So,
okay. Well, I have been led to a room of very fancy objects. A few sentients are shuffling past me after they place some objects underneath a humanoid statue. There's a big humanoid statue, and they are offering a whole bunch of gifts around this big statue. There is a plethora of gifts that are associated with my actions here. There is a gigantic egg that looks very similar to my quest egg.
okay.
And that's associated with the search action. There is, however, some really interesting looking documents with some very fancy symbols sitting on a table next to me. And oh my gosh, there's some sort of really awesome bone looking weapon that I can raid.
But that could totally help us take the city.
could totally help us take the city.
But
I,
you are there in the room that you could capture the egg.
I think so. I think so. So I am going to take a look action at location 589.
Look action at 589, you say?
Yep. It should say search.
Okay. Look at 589. We're going to proceed.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, close the book.
Okay.
Hopefully you haven't read yet. I see now this is kind of like misleading because I feel like it says searching is near the egg, but I think it's searching the statue. Because I do have an option here of placing. Like I could place my orbs.
Well, if you place your orb, aren't you going to take the egg?
Well, I'm hoping that if I place the orbs, I'm going to take the egg.
I
have no idea. I have no idea what's going to actually happen once I finally place these orbs at the feet of this gigantic statue. Because placing, that is a help action.
Help action?
Yeah.
At 589, you say?
Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to place the orbs at the feet of the humanoid statue.
Okay. We are going to help at 589. Help action with his green. And at 589. Okay, so you're placing, correct?
Yes.
You're going to roll 2 die to place an offering at the foot of the statue.
Okay, that's not bad.
You need to lose 1 item or flora in doing so.
Okay. I will roll my 2 dice. I get a blank, and 1 goes back to the challenge pool. And I have to lose an item.
Lose an item. I think we know what you're losing.
Yep. Goodbye, orbs. I had no idea what you could actually do, but you looked fun.
Can I point out this is the first time I've played with so few cards on my tableau for most of the game?
Me too.
A very different experience than every other game I've played. All right, so 589.
The orbs have been offered.
Statue. As you place your item in front of a statue, you covertly take another item there. Gain 1 of the following. 1 of the following. You may take the bone mace, the egg, the crystal, or $5. Do you want the bone mace, the egg, the crystal, or $5?
Oh man, that bone mace would be so badass.
It's a tough decision, right?
What's going to happen though when I complete this quest? Oh my gosh.
Also, hello to Tyler. Welcome.
Hi, Tyler.
You've missed a fight club amongst a few other things. I will not spoil all the details of how and where, but many things have happened. My night is going very different. My character's adventure is very much different. Meanwhile, Ryan is in a temple and has a choice to choose a bone mace, an egg, or a crystal. I'll tell you the item number as soon as you decide.
Do I completely? Okay, so man, like, hello, do I like that bone mace can help us overrun this city? But do I dare to feel like what these people can give me if I complete their quest?
Well, that's my only thought is they might bless you with like a bunch of resources, skills.
Yeah.
Whereas like the mace might be really badass, but are they going to give you skills that are going to help us do that roll die? But keep in mind, we could take as an action the pivot, research, plead, or hone action.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Oh, Rachel has a point. Eggs hatch.
Oh, they do. That'd be really,
like, what if there's like a dragon in there or something?
That'd be really cool. Or I could just be like a duck. Yeah, let's take the egg.
All right, you're taking the egg?
Let's take the egg.
You were what? That was what, 589? The egg is going to be item 977, sir. All right.
Where are you? There you are.
So, everybody, Ryan.
Oh my gosh. Look at all the.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's so cool. So
it says here, so it's worth $13.
Oh, Jesus.
Whenever you would suffer heat damage, I get to add boost to this card.
That's nice.
I can always put a time to get a boost onto this card.
Okay.
Whenever this card is full, it will hatch.
Oh my God, Rachel, I'm gonna bring this up right now, but eggs hatch. Yep. Rachel is on the freaking money here. That's amazing. Great job,
amazing.
Rachel. So here's the
steal the egg from the founder's temple and egg.
You can return the egg, but now you have the choice of do you give them back their egg or do you use the egg for yourself?
Yeah. It says I have to exit the building.
So you haven't exited yet.
I haven't exited the building yet.
So you can't do that mission. But do you want to? Decisions, right?
Decisions.
Keep in mind, we do want to raid this city and take it over.
Conquer, I believe, is the word.
Conquer is the word. Conquer the entire city. So, meanwhile, my morale is really low because I fell in a cave. I was in a fight. I was there in a fight club. There was a locked door. All these things are occurring. But I have gone around the mountain, okay? And there's a sentient standing in front of the mountain, okay? He's standing there. And it looks like the freaking eye of Sauron spouting out from the top except it's a ray of light, okay? This tall mountain it's like almost like a triangle-shaped peak. A few kind of spikes around, and you can kind of see where I could have walked through. But he says to me, this is what the sentient says to me. Legend has it that if you stand here long enough with a pure heart, the memory palace will bless you with a memory of another mind from another mind. Okay.
Well,
I don't know if I have a pure heart, but at this point I may as well test that theory.
Well, can it actually read us and know that we're here to conquer a city? Does it know that?
Yeah, but maybe I've been pulled in a different direction and I'm looking for a greater destiny. I don't know. But here's the options.
Whoa, you're going to abandon the mission?
No, I'm not saying that. But I mean, this could be like an Aladdin level thing too, where I get eaten by the mouth of it or whatever. Legend has it, we read. So I have an option to climb, navigate, consult, honor, forage, or trap. Here's the thing. What's the thing that's least likely to be difficult in theory? Honoring, right? It's a simple action. But I could take but I that's kind of where I'm at. And I haven't really taken too many of these help actions minus the one. And you remember what the sentient taught me before? My friend who sacrificed, he taught me to help people. So he taught me to help people. So I'm going to take the help action and I'm going to honor because I learned from my sentient friend who, again, sacrificed himself so I could escape a fight club. Just keep that in mind. So we're going to honor at 287. And I'm going to hope this isn't like a roll of 7 because I really got to prove something because then I'm screwed. And then we will be finished for the last time.
So 287, this is in the help storybook?
287 is the help storybook, and I am honoring. So tell me what I got to roll. I'm afraid.
2 difficulty.
2. Okay. And I have one to offset if I need to roll again.
If you roll a time, I can house that for you.
Okay. I just can't roll morale. All right. So, unfortunately, there's a morale. I rolled a time. Can you take my time?
I will take the time.
So you take the time. I'll put this to the side. I'm going to re-roll. This can just not land on freaking morale.
Yep.
Oh my God. Okay, it's time. That's okay.
Okay, so you lose a time.
It's time. And time is the one I could take a hit on.
Yep.
So I honored.
You honor the sacred place by adhering to tradition and waiting for a memory. Gain 1 boost and gain 1 random skill.
1 random skill. Let's see what I got.
Now, your result is also going to determine something.
It is. Oh my gosh. It is overpower.
I would say you gained an overpower. Okay. You are a sinew sentient, making your first kill. Honoring the animal's journey to the next world by burying its soul stone below. You may continue.
I may continue?
Mm-hmm. Sorry,
my
you're not
goodness.
may. It says, it actually just says continue. It's not may. You have to continue. It says continue.
I have to continue.
Continue.
So I could, do I trap? Whatever trap means, but I should hold on to these, right? So
yeah,
I should hold on to these. So the question is, I shouldn't climb up this mountain, right? Because I went south and then around the mountain to get here. I don't want to go north because I just came from around this, right? So I'm thinking maybe I go further south, or I can go to the west or the east. There's nothing particular that draws my attention either way, except that it's going to only, I know, cost me 1 to go to 288 or 286. So I'm going to just do that. I'm going to go to 288 and I'm going to roll 1 die.
Okay.
Because I have to hope. Heart. Which sucks, but that is it's technically a move action because it's blue, right?
Yes, yes.
With my so because that I'm in a blue location, and it's a move action, right?
Yep,
technically, yep. I could just place this one here, which gets me 1 of these.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that works.
And then I'm going to go to 288.
Beautiful. Okay, so I just offered up my orbs. I have now.
Oh, dear God. We did it. I went back to a location I was before.
Oh, well, we have been doing this for like an hour and a half-ish, so.
Yeah.
It's about to happen. Okay, I now have this egg. I want to try to get out of this building. I can't take a card action. I can't take a location action anymore. So I think no, I don't.
By the way, Rachel, well, before you do that, I would say Rachel was pointing out, and some were talking about the bits. And I just want to point out, Rachel was saying, I got the bits and the coins, but not the mats. Tyler also saying, I would have gone on otherwise, but I'm a sucker for deluxe bits. I don't have the play mat, but I'm okay with it. I feel okay about the play mat. And I've been using, like I said, this Paperback Adventures one that's like perfect. But I love these tokens. So happy I did that.
And the metal coins.
Oh, the metal coins, yes, which I have no money. So by the way, Rachel can appreciate because I know Rachel does. Let's go to Japan Bulls.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, I'm just going to say this. I'm just going to depart north.
Okay.
So you have to go to the depart storybook.
Depart storybook. And what is your page?
589.
Location 589, departure. And you are going north, you said?
North.
Please roll 2 die.
2 dice. Yep. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. So that's a nothing. And that is a time. Hey. And I can house that time on my egg and get it a boost.
That's fantastic.
Okay. So sorry.
So, congratulations. You exit out the back, stealing the offering as you leave. The egg looks like it might make an interesting omelet. Gain item 977 and exit to 764.
Okay, so
764, and you're going to get an item. Yeah, I do want to point out, because I know Tyler got here a little bit later on. I did meet my demise. We decided, okay, I get a chance to go on. So we read the description. We rolled. I was only to get my morale up to the 1 again from that, unfortunately. So I've been on this low morale, which has not been helpful. But I did have a friend who sacrificed his life for me.
Which location did I go to again?
You were at 589 before?
Yeah.
589, you're going to 764.
764.
And item, you gain item 977.
I already have item 977.
Oh.
So.
Is that was... Oh, make sure I read that right. Hold on. That seems... Gain item 977. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So with that, you have exited and you're at a new location. All right. So I'm back. You remember that place with the scurry rat? With that rat thing? That
now, just before you do that, now that I've exited, does this quest complete now?
Well,
automatically?
What does the description say? As long as you
steal the egg from the Founder's Temple and exit the building.
Then you did it. So why don't we complete it?
Yeah, okay. It says, if you do or have done this, I have to read 1637 in the Book of Secrets.
Do I read that or do you?
I don't know if it matters.
Yeah, that's what I wasn't sure.
There's no options, so I can read it.
Yeah.
So 1637 in the Book of Secrets. As you leave the Founder's Temple, the energy sentient thanks you profusely. Their warmth immediately accelerates the hatching process.
Oh!
Add 1 boost to the egg. Okay, so I add a boost to the egg. Seeing that the egg is in good hands with you, they request that you care for it until it hatches. Gain quest 1679.
Oh my gosh.
Horizontally to your supply, then rotate this quest and add it to your grid. So now I've got more spots that I can house things.
So they rewarded you for being a good person.
I guess so. So now I get 1679. Where are you?
How come? See.
1679.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, now my quest is to hatch the egg.
But that quest is hatch the egg. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, the energy sentient warns you that the egg is legendary for how long it takes to hatch. You may need to find a way to accelerate this process.
Is there anything on the egg that gives you the ability to like learn more, or is it like any other actions?
Nope. Other than if I ever suffer heat damage, I get to put more boost cubes on it.
Okay. Well, don't go where I was.
That was cold.
So I'm trying to remember when I came in, because remember, I just went, you know what I can do? Wherever I came out, so keep this in mind. I came out of that place, right? Prior to this, when I was at this location, I went north. And then I somehow ended out in the cavern on the opposite side, right? Like I ended up going underneath. I went into the cavern, went south underneath, and popped up on the other side again. So what I'm thinking is I should keep going west and get the hell away. I'm not going to worry about this rat thing that's in front of me. It's the same location I was before.
Right.
So I think I'm going to go to 289 and just roll a die.
Okay.
And I got 2 re-rolls available to me. So I'm going to re-roll one here. I'm going to roll one here. Time. That's the best thing I could have got out of them all.
Okay.
I'm not in a great spot. Either way, with that going down to 2, but it could be worse. And I'm going to 289.
Okay. Well, I've now exited it out. The sentient has now graced me with the new quest of seeing this egg hatch until it's hatched, I guess. But on the other side here now, I see a throng of sentience dance. Oh, sorry, a throng of sentience dances across a promenade. But one of them is causing a commotion among the revelers. So I see a big long road kind of leading through trees and houses.
Okay.
And there's a whole bunch of sentience along this road. And yeah, I guess they're dancing. So my options on this location are to dance, observe, sing, assist, pickpocket, or subdue. Looks like there's somebody that's causing a particular commotion amongst
so
these.
someone's causing problems.
Yeah, and I want to make them my friend.
Keep in mind, we still need to research how to conquer this city too.
Yeah, or the research might actually just help us get towards a city too.
That's
could
true.
Also be the research. We could also try to hone in, like maybe honing could help us. Like
it might guess the skills.
Yeah, the honing piece might actually help us too. Gosh, but I have no skills, but I think this is gonna whatever I choose is probably gonna refresh our pool here. So I think I'm going to assist these people.
Okay.
Or do I pick? No. Or do I pickpocket?
So is that help?
No. Yeah, I'm going to help. I'm going to do the assist. Help.
Help at what location?
764.
Okay. Help at 764. 2 die.
That's going to refresh our pool.
Yes, it will. So my card is free, which is wonderful because it's my only card at the moment.
All righty. Okay. Now I splooshed our thing, so you're gonna have to help me reset. I think it was like this.
Yeah, I'm at 1 morale, 2 on everything else. You were at 3, if I'm not mistaken, on health and morale, but your time was still at 4, I thought.
Okay, that sounds good. Okay, so I got a nothing and a time, which I'm going to put back onto the egg to give it a boost. So I'm at 1/3 of the way of hatching the egg.
What was that? What's your location again? Just read it to me. I lost my
764.
764. Okay, thank you. So you're good, right? You've done everything. So you assist a tipsy sentient. The sentient leans their wings against you while staggering off the street onto a bench where you wait patiently for them to sober up. In the meantime, they ask if you can help them with a task.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. What is with you and quests?
In
the meantime, they ask if you can help them with a task. Gain item 1158. And quest 1641. So 1158 and 1641.
1158. Oh, come on. Why are you stuck?
Yeah, 1158.
1158.
And 1641.
Where are you there? Okay. So my item that I got were, I'm assuming they refer to them as juice barrels.
Oh,
I got some juice barrels. When placed, I get to put 3 boosts on it.
that's nice. You can get
Uh,
juiced up.
yeah, because every time that I take an engage action, I can spend a boost to put a morale on this card.
Oh, nice.
And then my quest is a wind sentient points to the north, asking you to deliver a heavy barrel to the barrel depository. So I have to, so now I'm tasked with the quest of delivering the barrel to the depository. I can tell you that I am not going to do that.
So, yeah, let's. And for the record, I have two of the overpower tokens, so that's a good thing. But I have 1 morale still, and the location I'm at is location 289. What I'm looking at right now is a cliff of sorts, with a kind of like small angular kind of ledge. There's a sentinel standing there with a spear type item with a green glint at the top. Off in the distance, I can't tell if it's like, it looks almost like a balloon. Not exactly sure what this is, but it's out there. And he's just looking, and he says, perhaps it's best that this bridge is broken. The northern desert is frigid at night. Well, let me tell you, I know all about the frigid freaking desert so far. I'm very well aware. And I have options. My options are leap, inspect, hail, assemble, hijack, and shove. I am really tempted, for the record, even though I know we need these tokens, to shove this guy. Because I've done no bad things, and shove sounds hilarious. I don't know what I'm hijacking, which intrigues me. The positive thing about the shove action is I have 2 tokens.
Yeah. But I don't think it takes much effort to shove somebody.
Right.
Though he might put up a fight.
He might put up a fight. I could hijack, but what am I hijacking? Because like I said,
that sounds like it takes effort.
That takes assemble, and what is hail gonna do?
Like you're hailing them. What the heck? Who or what are you hailing?
That's a great question. Now I could inspect, but I risk with every inspect issues, right? Because inspect, sometimes you got to continue. I'm learning. That seems to be more often than not something potentially. Yeah. Not always. I'm gonna go to Rachel or Tyler. Do I leap, inspect, hail, assemble, hijack, or shove? I'm gonna go to the community on this one because
way to go.
Whoever chimes in first, I don't care. I'm gonna go that route just because again, shove seems so mean. It's the opposite of the help action, obviously.
Of course, it's the overpower action.
Yeah. The leap action, I don't want to leap. I'm going to tell you right now, I do not want to leap into this desert. I've already been in this desert. That is a bad idea.
I'm thinking that shoving the guy might not be so bad.
Yep. Tyler says, I've been half paying attention, but I said shove just to cause chaos. So there we go. If this ends it, what can your power darker, your professor? I could spend my 2 tokens to get a move or a money resource. So she is saying I could on my card take a green action to equip. I could buy, I don't have any money, or I could master with purple.
Yeah. Have you done any of those actions in your playthrough?
No, maybe equip wouldn't be the worst idea. And see what I get.
Yep. I don't know. I can speak to them. Well, I guess I should let you just discover.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
I've
I've done two of those three things.
I'm gonna do equip. I'm gonna do the action on the card, and then we'll see if I shove. I'm gonna do the equip on my card, which is 1435.
Okay.
So for that, you read it from the engage, right?
Is it what color is it?
It's blue.
Oh, so your equip is different than my equip. Mine's the green help.
I don't know. 1435. Does it? I'm blue. I mean, I'm a blue character. It's the.
Yeah,
it's
but
parts.
Equip is it's linked with either look. Is it purple, orange, or green?
It's green.
Okay, so yeah, so you're equipping out of the green book.
Green, yes.
So it's a skill check of 4.
Oh, Jesus. Well, this could be the end. We'll see.
You said 1435, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a skill check of 4.
Well, we're gonna hope it's not morale. No morale. Look at that roll.
3 negs. 3 negs and a U-turn. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that is best possible. So it's different. So you are going to equip your saber.
Oh, nice.
Perform this action at most once per game. The saber feels like a little slice of home in your hands. I see what they did there. Slice of home. Gain item $12.99.
Okay. Wow. My saber has been equipped. My saber has, when I do a blue action, I can get a cube. I have the ability when I do a red action to place a time. I can place a heart for blue action, and then my in terms of it's worth $2. And my saber allows me to gain a move action or gain your first personable objective if I spend 2.
So it's another spot where we can house red actions.
Correct. Red time.
Red time.
Cool. Awesome.
Cool. All righty. Now,
I'm still going to consider shoving this guy later, though.
Okay. I got to figure out where I'm going here.
Yeah, Rachel, we probably should have done that ages ago. But at the same time, I also would not have made that roll earlier on.
Actually, do you know what? Since I actually have money, I could maybe buy something.
Yeah.
Mine. Actually, you know what? I am going to do that. I'm going to buy.
Okay.
So it's the orange engage action for 1436.
Orange engage. 1436, you said?
1436.
1436. All right. Oh, man. Let me just tell people, by the way, the buy actions are awesome because, like, I've only done this one other time, but there's a bunch of different things that show up, and there's so many options in here. So there's you're gonna have some choices.
Should I actually look at it too then?
No, I'll tell you. It's just cool. So buy. You have to roll 2 dice. 1436, you said, right?
Yep.
2 dice to buy something from a traveling merchant.
2 dice. Okay. 2 negs.
Oh man, we're on fire in the last few rolls.
Nice.
That's awesome. And yes, Rachel, there is research on the mission, but we got distracted by an egg. Okay, so you accomplished it. So you can. I will give you the options. Pay $5. How much do you have?
I have $4.
Okay, I'm only going to give you the options you can afford. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
All right. You can.
But I guess I could also always cash in my items too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you want to know the other ones?
Sure.
So gain $5 to gain a map of the world's flora. And it improves mood.
Boring.
Pay $6 to gain translating glasses, improves look. Pay $2 to gain a toothbrush, improves engage. Pay $5 to gain a blowtorch, improves help. Pay $3 to gain scaling spikes, improves take. And pay $5 to gain a stone axe, improves overpower.
I wish I had enough money for that axe. Oh, I wish I had enough money. Should I just sell my barrels?
Who cares about the barrels?
Yeah, I'm not going to do the mission anyways.
Yeah, sell those damn barrels.
So those barrels were worth $3.
Yep.
And another $2, and that's $5.
$8.72 is what you're gaining.
872.
872. Yeah, Rachel. Again, it's simple. It's funny. I feel with this game, it's simple enough to say, "Oh, I'm going to do the mission thing," but then you're exploring. Is that an accurate description to you? Like you're exploring and you kind of get into it.
There we go.
What does it do there?
So I have a dice spot for if I ever have to cleave. And
cool.
Then I can, if I take an overpower action, I can house a star. And then there's room for 3 boosts on it. Oh, I guess I get my boosts every time I put a star on here.
Yep.
And then I can spend 2 boosts on here to get a help token. And I can have the option to improve this to a more advanced item. I can actually improve this to a skull hammer at some point.
Oh, nice. Okay. And there was no continue on that action. So nope. I now have the option again, folks. There's a ledge in front of me.
Shove.
Guy standing there.
Shove
him. Let's just do it. We're going to shove. 289.
Oh, right. That's the red?
Yep. And I do have overpower tokens if I need to, which in my case I may.
It is a 1 difficulty.
1?
It's a 1 difficulty. I told you, you're just going to shove them.
So in theory, I have a morale that no matter what, I can put. So I don't need to do it.
Yeah.
And how many dice are in the thing? 5, right? At this point?
4, 5. Yeah.
Yeah. 1 die?
1 die.
Nothing.
Nice.
All right. Shove!
Shove the traveler into the canyon. To your amazement, at the moment when your hand should have contacted the red cloth figure, instead they pass through the air as if the traveler isn't there at all. Gain 1 boost and continue. It was like an illusion. It was
gosh.
It's a test.
Well, I failed that test. I'm getting the hell out of here, and I'm going more and more to the east because I want to get away from whatever this hellscape is. And I believe that is going to be 464 that I'm going to, and I'm going to have to roll a die.
Is this just this is just a simple move?
It's a regular roll.
Yeah.
Oh, it goes back in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my rolling is vastly improved.
This is the early game.
Yeah, and then what did I say? 469? Yep, 464.
Okay. I think I'm also just going to do a simple move. I have to move. Well, I have to move to a new location. But I think I have no idea where I don't know where this is all heading. So I'm just going to roll 1 dice. And I'm going to move to location 765. Oh, a neg.
The rolls are working.
The rolls are working. Hey now. Interesting.
What do you got?
Well, you had mentioned something about balloons, big red balloons in the air.
Like something like a thing floating in, yeah.
What? And you said it was kind of like it was red.
I forgot if it was red, but it was like a large thing floating in the distance. Looked like a balloon.
Well, if it looked like a balloon, like I'm at the launch site of these very large red balloons.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so I think it's your turn now. I just moved to a new location.
So my location, across the grassland, huge wind chimes dangle from an outpost, clanging in the wind from the elemental to the south.
An elemental.
In the distance, I see that like thing that I saw earlier, like to the northwest. I see that thing earlier that was like floating in the sky that I mentioned. There's a tower with these wind chimes. It's kind of hanging. It looks dangerous, quite frankly. It looks like there's a fire near one of these houses over here too. I'm a little concerned about going north again though, just because that was desert, right? That's my only concern. I feel
I'll
like
let you know. I'll let you know in a previous game I interacted with that.
Okay. Well, I have scale, spy, trade, share, access, raid.
Ooh.
I'm tempted here. I think. There's something here, and I'm intrigued to. I'm a little concerned that there's elemental damage that's going to happen, but it sounds like the wind from the elementals is in the south, so going forward feels safer.
The wind is coming from the south.
Yeah, the elemental from the south, and I kind of want to go for these wind chimes. So I almost want to go forward and see what happens, which would be a storybook action. It would be the not engage storybook, the depart storybook going north on 464.
464.
The wind chimes concern me because I feel like they would be like, if I touch them, whoever this is may not be too happy.
Okay, so you said 464 and you want to go north?
Yes.
This is a skill check of 6.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. You know, I've survived. We're going to have to refresh then.
We do have to refresh. 3 and 3. Yeah.
This could be my end. We'll see.
I can hold the time. I can hold the time for you if you need it.
Okay.
Oh, and is your location have is there any symbols?
There's no, the symbol is on the compass there's no symbols below next to the description.
Okay.
On the compass, it's a move.
You don't see this little purple. You don't see like this purple icon.
No purple symbols. It's just the standard like move actions, which is normal.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about like by your location.
Doesn't matter. Look at this. You see this roll?
Oh my gosh. So
I'm going to put, because this was a move action, I'm going to put this right here. It's on my saber. Well, no, I'm going to do this one on my saber. The rest of them, 2 go back in, and the other 3 were just negatories.
That is amazing.
I don't know what happened with my rolling earlier in the game was not like this, but
nope, it was not.
I'm going to where? You got to tell me.
Oh, geez. You are currently on
464 north.
464 north. I got so starstruck in your
oh my god! Hey, look. After that Fight Club, I really like ranked up myself.
Okay, so 464 heading north. You leap north over a canyon. With a running start, you manage to clear the fissure. But upon arriving on the other side, the glowing landscape is sickly with corruption. Go to 465 and get a morale.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, gee. Yeah.
By making that leap of faith, you empowered yourself.
465, you said?
Yes.
Well, here's the problem. In 465, I lose a health.
Oh.
So I'm right back down to 1 on the health.
So you traded morale for health.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have...
Oh, yeah, this just got worse, believe it or not.
Oh, no. Well, I think I'm still inside the city here, but concealed by bushes, I found myself a short stroll away from a landing zone where these airborne vehicles are coming and going from the city.
So here's my question. If you're in the city, should you do some research or figure out like how we can do this? Because I'm just escaping danger. I should be dead like 5 times over now.
Yep.
So
I could maybe hone, because I'm thinking that the research just might help us find a city.
Right, and you're already in a city. Research might just give us a map to find a city.
Yeah. I don't know what pleading would do, but
hone sounds like maybe we'd get more skills, because
yeah, I'm okay with trying to hone, because I definitely don't want to like take an action on this location and maybe like I hop aboard one of these vehicles and get carried away from the city.
Right.
Or maybe it takes me to another city. Maybe it's just like their transit system or something like that. Okay, I'm gonna hone on
1592.
1592. Yeah.
All right, hone. That's a help action.
Yeah.
All right, 1592. 2.
2.
2 dice.
I can afford to do that. Okay, a morale and a time. Okay.
I can take a morale for you.
You're gonna take... Oh, okay.
I mean, it would be a risk, I realize, but if we're getting close to potentially doing this,
I can take the morale.
Okay, you can take the morale. Okay.
Yeah. Wait. Because that was the hone.
I could not take anything else.
I'll take the hit on morale.
Okay.
And I will use the time to keep the time passes that my egg is going to get slowly closer to hatching.
Oh, wow.
I'm at 4 out of the 9.
Okay. You hone your talents for the mission. You can only do this action once per game, so you're it.
Okay.
You work in enhancing skills necessarily to complete the mission. Gain 3 overpower.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that helps.
So between me and you, we have 5 overpower skills.
So that would just reduce the mission down to a 4 roll.
Yeah.
And
what happens if you put... we need to... Yeah, I mean, because in theory, that's it. It's a 4 roll.
And I'm in a city.
You are in a city. You would have to wait till your next turn to do it, though.
Like, sure.
Because you can't do it on this turn. So I have to survive.
Please do.
Yes. I've survived this long. I survived pushing an invisible person or whatever. I've Fight Club.
Yep.
But would you want to know more about where I am now?
Enlighten us.
An eerie silence settles over a blighted area at the northern edge of a canyon. You can feel the toxic waste eating away at your body.
Jeez.
See, Rachel has said, I really want that egg to hatch. And this is my point, Rachel. You want that egg to hatch. We all want the egg to hatch, but do we wait to complete the mission for the egg to hatch? And it's like you get into this. It's great.
I know, because if the egg hatches, we can possibly get a dragon. That dragon can help us overpower the city.
I mean, we could go Daenerys up on this. I know.
Exactly.
So here's the deal. I have actions. I could go, and to go here, I kept going to trying to get away, right? To the east. I could still go east. I could go north more into this blighted area. That seems stupid.
That doesn't sound fun.
I could go south.
You're just lost, dude.
Now, this part of the world I'm in sucks. I have a wanderer action. I have an examine action. But keep in mind, I can feel the waste eating away at my body. Now, I have a shout action. I have a purify action, and I have a consume action, and I have a destroy action. I am not spending these tokens. They need to make it to you. I could try to leave this area, but how do I know going more east is going to help?
Right? Like if you take like one of those actions, you have to move into another location. You take another hit, you're dead.
Right. So if I move to another location and it's got another damage, and I have no choice, do you know what I mean?
Yep.
So
yep.
I'm wondering if I purify.
You can try that, yeah.
Just the toxic, is it not really toxic waste? My body's really being purified and healed. I think I'm going to take the risk here and do purify because I almost feel like that's better than moving and getting to you.
And what color is that?
That is Help Storybook for page 465.
465.
See, now Rachel is going to want, when Rachel gets a chance to experience this, she's going to want to find that egg and hatch it if we get through this.
Well, you can do a skill check of 5.
Oh, Jesus.
Purify.
Okay. Well, I've survived worse the last few.
Oh, please. Please. Please.
I did it.
Oh, my gosh.
Everyone, check this out. I'm going to Vegas. The last 5 rolls or 6 rolls I've done have been fantastic. So that's 3 negatives and 2 going back.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Rachel. Okay. Rachel's got exactly how I feel. Oh my.
Oh my. Wait. Do I have a sound effect for this? I feel like I got a sound effect for this. Does this come through?
I don't hear it.
I don't have it hooked up to my. I don't have my soundboard hooked up to my microphone. Dang it. It's like that. Oh my God. Okay, 465. Purify the land. You have a keen eye for poison and disease, and it's clear that this glowing bog is the source. Careful to avoid contact with the green goopy substance, you create a counter agent to sprinkle over the grass. No one sees you working into the night, but you know you've done a good deed. Gain a morale, and you may go north. You go north to 466.
I go north to 466. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what's great about that? I don't have to, you know what? I don't have to do anything. Like, I just go north.
Yep.
Okay. Well, it's your turn.
Okay. I think I'm in a place. I'm going to try to conquer this city.
Yeah, I think we got to try to conquer this. So, conquer part of a city. Perform this action on a city location. Read entry 1592 in the Overpower storybook.
So if I conquer it, right?
Yes.
Okay. So it's a difficulty of 9, but we're reducing it by 1, 2, 3,
4, 5.
4, 5. So reducing it by 5. So we're going to roll 4, which I have to refresh the dice pool.
Okay. Refresh.
Yeah. Refresh the dice pool because now on these 4, like I've got room for 2 time and a morale.
I have room for I have a room for a time and a morale.
Nice. So 2 negatives.
Okay.
A morale that I can store.
Okay. I'll take the other morale if you need.
No, it's a heart. It's a health.
Oh, okay.
And I have room to take a health.
Okay. So I'm going to read 1592 in the Overpower storybook.
Yep. Yes.
Hold on.
I shall club them and eat their bones.
Okay. So conquer part of a city. I actually could have read this before. 9, conquer part of a city. It requires great strategic. Okay, so you did it, right?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
We did not win yet. It requires great strategic planning, a show of force, and pinpoint execution to conquer a city. Place 1 token on this mission. If there are 3 tokens here, the mission is complete.
Oh, I didn't see the boost squares on the...
Oh, this action may be used on different cities with the mission completed when the conqueror is performed 3 times on the same city. So Rachel's gonna get her wish and see that egg, maybe.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So now I've conquered this piece of this. So I guess I have to get away from this. After on my next turn, I'm going to try to find my way to a new city.
Well, you could stay in the city. There's got to be more to that city.
Yeah, but I'm gonna thematically.
No, you have to conquer the same place 3 times.
Oh, I thought it said a different city.
Did
it not say a different city?
Hold on. This action may be used on different cities with the mission completed when the conqueror is performed 3 times on the same city.
Oh, this action may be used on different cities.
So we have to do it in that city.
Oh, so I have to conquer this one. Oh, dear Lord.
Well, they didn't say it was going to be easy. So
no.
Here's the deal. The barren landscape leads to a pinch point gap in the wall. Here's the deal. The board is empty now. I have spots. I'm thinking I'm going to do a search action here because you never know what you're going to find.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm entering is not nearly as effective in the last time I entered something. So I'm just feeling less confident. So I'm going to search.
Is that the yellow book?
Search is going to be the purple book.
Purple. Okay.
466.
466.
We're looking.
Alrighty, 466. What do you find? Where are you? There we go. So 466. It's a difficulty of 3. You're searching for any sign of a trap.
Oh. Okay. Let's see. All right. I have this gone. This goes back in. The only one left is time. And I have room for time on red rolls. I have room for it. I can use one of these. Roll again. Got it. We're good. All negatives.
Wait. So all negatives went into the...
Yep, all negatives.
All 3. Okay.
We're okay.
Sweet. Okay, so 466.
I still can't believe our tableaus are so small.
Right?
This is the opposite of every game I've played.
From a perch at the top of the nearby boulder, you see 2 bandits lying in wait on either side of the gap. You may pay 1 overpower or 2 boost to catch the bandits off guard. If you do, you're going to gain an item and go north.
I think I'm going to do it, and then I'm going to get to go north immediately after.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay 2 boosts, and I'm going to do it.
Okay. So gain item 1209.
Because more items is more helpful than a boost if it's got more things.
Yep.
1209. My item is a knife.
Sweet.
It has I'm able to get a morale on it from a red action. So from overpower. And then from take, I can place a time.
Okay.
I have a knife and a saber.
I like the way you think.
And here's awesome thing about it. I can place pieces on here, place my cubes, and expend 2 of them to get an overpower token.
Nice.
I can also craft a more advanced item to gain a pike staff, a machete, or ice skates.
Ice skates sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Go skating. You're also going to go north to 467.
467 it is, which I just have to flip it around. Oh my gosh. Yes. I finally something that's interesting in terms of not negative.
All righty. Well, I've conquered my first part of the city.
Right. But now we need to get your health, move your health up as much as possible and get you some skills to make it so you can do that again.
So I haven't taken a location action here yet. So I think that I'm going to try to, you know what? I'm just going to continue with my badass ways. I'm going to try to loot here.
Okay. Loot.
That's a take action.
Yep. I assumed as much. Take just happens to be at the bottom. Take at what
765.
765. Take. If anyone does have questions, feel free to ask. Obviously, as we play through, roll of 4.
Oh,
loot some of the cargo in the landing zone with a roll of 4.
Yeesh. Okay. Wow. Wowzers. Okay, that one goes back. That's a negative. Time is going on the egg. So the egg is going to progress forward.
That egg is awesome.
And then I also have this one lonely morale that I am not going to be able to do anything about.
What type of roll?
Wait. Nope. No, wait. I can put it on my quest card.
Was it time?
It was a morale.
Okay, morale. Okay. So 765.
Yep.
You whistle nonchalantly while dragging away a large crate. Gain item 1034. 1034. You just took a crate out of this zone.
That's hilarious. It's my spoils.
Yeah. Well,
okay, it's just some sort of package.
Okay.
And I could do a take action at 1 difficulty to dismantle the package.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the deal on my end. I have entered a place. There's like this kind of rocky area. There's some with a ledge that's got a treasure chest on top. In the distance, I see mountains. See mountains in the distance, and I believe it's trees. Yeah, there's trees in the distance as well, below those mountains.
You still have now found your way towards the city.
Yeah, maybe. A treasure chest sits on the crest of a hill. At your back is a gap in a towering wall stretching from east to west. But there's a treasure chest. I want this treasure chest. I could climb. I could examine. I could pick. I could craft. I could disarm, or I could force. Pick seems like the answer to get a chest, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah, it might be difficult, but I think you might be able to do it.
I mean, look, I have a lot
doing it.
Well, the difference is I could have force, but that is not going to help me. Crafting can help me. Examine might give me thing I can do, but I'd say, let's just go for it. we live and we learn, right? So pick 467.
Okay, what color?
That would be orange.
Orange.
Because that is
Engaging.
Engage. I'm a little afraid.
Okay, 467.
467. Engage.
Okay, it's a difficulty of 7.
Oh shit. Well, I have enough in the pool, right? No, we got to refill.
Yeah, we got to refill.
4, 5, 6, 7. Well, good luck.
Good luck to you.
Good luck to me. I am probably screwed. There, so people can see. This is probably the end. I don't see how I get.
You're gonna hurt yourself on this stupid thing.
Wait a minute.
Oh my gosh.
4 negatives.
Okay, so
I have a
negative.
time, a health, but I have no rerolls. So let me see what I can do.
So I can take a time.
You can take a time. I'm less concerned about the time, but well, if you could take a time, I could take the morale on mine.
Okay, so I'll take the time. You take the morale.
You take the time. The problem is the heart.
Yeah, and you're not able to re-roll it.
I don't know if I have anything. I just want to see if there's anything I can do. I want to make sure I'm not wrong, because I think that's it.
This is the engage action. Yeah, no, I can't take any more for you.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the heart would have to be on a blue action, from what I'm seeing.
Oh,
that's heartbreak.
Hurting yourself on this damn treasure chest. That's going to be the end of you.
Yep.
Sliced off your hand.
Does it tell me what happened to me? No, it doesn't.
No. It goes back down to 0. We go back to that take storybook, and you get those exact same options again.
Yeah, and we're gonna end it because we have to at that point. But it was a good adventure. We discovered quite a few things.
Yeah, technically, it wasn't a once. It's not a once per game action. You could refresh yourself again.
That seems unfair because. Yeah. So yeah, but again, you know what? I don't know if it's a mimic. We're not going to find out because I'm dead.
Yep.
My health has dropped.
And all I know is that I've just lost communication with you.
Yes. So
I'm now in a city that I'm now left in a city that I've partially conquered.
Yes. Well, let's talk a little bit about it though before we wrap up here. So first and foremost, one, it does leave the mystery of, as Rich says, it wasn't a mimic. I mean, it could have been. I don't know. I think what's interesting about this is a few things. The last time I played this, and I played it 3 times since it came already, my board's been nearly full every single time.
Yeah.
I was barely, I got 3 at most on my board. And so whatever this treasure chest that killed me, mimic or not, that took me out, right? Don't know. I have to assume something awful. Man, the adventure of going through and just making that decision and then telling yourself, oh yeah, maybe we should try this. Or maybe we should fight this. Because again, understanding now to conquer the city, what we know, okay, that helps us maybe a little bit in the future, but that doesn't make it any easier.
Oh gosh, no, that's a tough one.
Because that's hard. So my experience with the game so far, 4 games in, 3 solo, 1 of these, every time's been totally different. What people didn't see early on is on the back of these books is like an equivalent of a card. And so it's going to tell you what you're going to do. We played on, for the record, daring level. We didn't do cautious. Like we could have done an easier level, which would be cautious.
Yeah.
So we did daring, right? which meant all our health started at 4.
Yeah.
But then it randomizes who we are. It picks a new starting location. Like all these things happen, and and then from there, that helps pick the mission. Then we get a new starting location. Like it's an experience.
If I did the math correctly, I think it's 216 possible starting combinations.
Wow.
For a character.
Yeah, it's crazy. So for me with this one, yeah, it's an adventure. Someone asked me on one of the forums or one of the spaces on the thing that is the internet, well, how do you think the replayability is going to be? Oh my goodness.
Oh,
I'm not going to remember everything. Now, I think you'll remember the epic things. Like I will not forget my trip to a fight club.
No.
In this game. But I also want to go back to the fight club and fight now.
Yep.
So in itself, discovering something doesn't mean you're not going to go back there, because you might want to go back there, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty cool.
Now I know that if I make my way to this particular shrine, like there's other items there. Like what do those other items do?
Right.
And what are they? Are they part of other quests? Do people want those things? I have no idea. What does the bone mace actually do? Maybe I can take the bone mace to the fight club. I don't know.
By the way, this is great. I'm going to be searching for eggs.
Oh, yeah. So now that we've done this one, now that we've done this playthrough, I had a side quest in a previous game. I think it was my first game. And our side quest was that they wanted, and I was nowhere near where we were. I was in a completely different area, but my side quest was that they needed an egg. It didn't say what kind of egg, but they wanted an egg. That was the side quest.
Yeah.
It wasn't the same side quest that I had before. It was a different side quest about an egg as well.
Well, if you break it down though, Jamie developed this over 8 to 9 years, right? 8 to 9 years. So
I didn't even know that.
It was something like that. It was a long time, if I'm not mistaken. And the thing is, and we'll stop mentioning any spoilers. And at this point, for anyone who didn't watch the video, that way, if you come in here and you're watching non-spoilers across the board, but he spent the time, and what's very clear to me is that yes, these are small little passages in these books, but they blend together to create very different stories every time you play. And that's what I really like about it. I love choose your own adventure. I love that aspect. But man, the dice rolling, you can mitigate it. These cards are incredibly powerful to help you mitigate that. And when you're playing it co-op, that experience was really fun for me, where we were helping each other. Like there was an excitement, I know, and we should have noticed like the cubes in one particular segment when we made a decision, but like there's excitement making decision. Oh, let me help you. I think we'll be able to get this. And then realizing, oh no, there's more to do. And I love that. So I'm very thrilled with it. It's been fun. I think this was my most anticipated game of the year, and it's met the expectations. So you can't beat that. It's my view.
So my experience with this game is when this was first kind of like teased way back, I think it was like a year ago, when you could pre-order the metal coins and stuff like that. And they were starting, he kind of like did a teaser, but didn't launch the game yet. And when I first heard it, I was not excited. I was like, oh, frick, another campaign. It's going to be another campaign game.
Yep.
It's going to be an adventure exploration game. I've got about 1 billion of them on my shelf back here. I'm not interested. I got other things to do. And then all of a sudden, it's like the one and done type of mentality came in. And I'm like, okay, I can get in board of the one and done. And then it's this, you said it, it's the choose your own adventure. I was a huge fan of the point and click adventure games.
Yes.
Way back in the day. This is point and click adventure games that I can get to the table really, really easily. It is a massive box of cards, but that is all this is. It's a massive box of cards and a few books, and I can pull this out very easily and get it on the table and have a very exciting adventure. That's exciting. I'm going to say the word exciting a few more times because, and like you said, this adventure we went on today, this is completely different than the 2 other adventures I've went on since I've gotten the game.
Yeah,
There is,
and
and I want to explore more. Like what does this egg actually hatch into? Like what is I'm in with you, Rachel. What does this thing turn into? Is it a dragon? Is it some sort of like Muppet? I don't know.
I will say this: the fact that I'm left with a world I want to explore, and I'm not even annoyed. Like, you're not annoyed that, okay, we didn't get to complete the event, the golden. Like, I'm not annoyed. I'm like, okay, that was a great time, and it's win or lose, you got an experience from it. And for me, yeah, I agree with you on the package too, because like I can take, even though it's a big box, if I choose to take this somewhere, I'm gonna be able to take it out and put it away very easily.
It's
And
not taking up a huge amount of real estate on the table here.
No. I mean, if you noticed, you had if you go back and watch the playthrough, if you happen to just see this part and want to see it, I mean, you showed the main board and then your player stuff. What I like and I want to point out is the player stuff that we're showing. So my card and then the tableau of other 8 cards that could go around it, that's public info. So if you're not sure how something works and you're a newer player, I can help you with it. But in your decision making, it's easy enough to pick up a card and say, okay, yeah, I'm going to choose the climb action. Read climb action for whatever. And then roll dice. Here's the... You know what I mean? It's how can we help? Sorry. The game that I joked earlier, by the way, that my internet crapped out after like I fell in a hole. That's all I'll say. I won't tell you where I fell in the hole if you're just watching this part. But yeah, I love that aspect. So I can play this with my son, and he was helping me make decisions when I did a solo playthrough. So much fun. So I'm looking forward to this. I will say, yeah, playing it at that level where we started at 4 of everything, we would still be playing if we had played it at a higher level. So if you want it to be more exploring and you want more of that time, screw easier versus harder. You just want to be able to explore more. Set it to 6 is what I would say, right? At the beginning.
And I got a funny feeling here that this is my 3rd play. I got a feeling it's going to take me like 10 plays until I actually start maybe caring about the mission. I want to explore the world.
Yeah.
I want to get like the mission thing is pretty cool. Like give yourself an end goal. Give yourself an end goal. Give yourself something to work towards. Figure out the puzzle on how am I ever going to actually conquer an entire city now 3 times. Figure out that puzzle. But I want to know the rest of this world. Like this is something that I could possibly keep returning to. And I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be any truth to this. Maybe I go on record here. And like in a year's time, how much of this world have I explored? Is it going to take me a year? Is it going to take me like 5-6 plays a month for the next little while? Like, I want to know how long it's going to take me. I don't know if Jamie can even answer that question. How long is it going to take somebody to explore this entirety?
Yeah, and the question that I would also raise is, I know Jamie mentioned like on a chat someone had asked about a card on the Facebook group, and he said, "Oh, that's a rare card." So you're telling me there's cards that are really hard to get, right? So now I'm gonna have
no, you can't tell me that,
right? But think about it this way: do you go back and play Skyrim, even though you've played Skyrim before and like a mission? Do you go back and play Oblivion, which is on? Do you go back and play Red Dead Redemption? I'm talking about video games, right? But do you go back and do that? Yeah, absolutely you do.
Absolutely you do.
So why wouldn't I return to this to try and do something slightly different? That would be my argument, because I think it's a big enough world you could do that, and you're not going to have the same adventure. So
I know, like you said, you had mentioned something in one of your descriptions, and I said, "Oh, I encountered that in one of my earlier playthroughs." I'm not going to tell you anything about it, of course, because I want you to discover it on your own. But in my brain, like I remember what that did. Like that was a monumental memory, and it was eating away at me that I wasn't going to share it with you. I want you to figure it out on your own. And yeah, and I feel like there's a lot of Groundhog Day things that could happen with this game. Like we get caught in a space loop here, and now we're going to crash land on this planet, but we have our previous memories. again, but now it's like, oh, I'm in a completely different area. Maybe I am on a different planet. Oh no, I remember this location now.
I think the monumental moments will stand out, but I think there'll be some places where you just move through and you don't care or whatever, and then you'll care about them later for a completely different reason. So
absolutely.
That's what I assume it is going to happen. And more than anything, I will be playing this quite a bit. With Stonemaier games, this is going to fly up my list. I mean, the only one I would see it hard to surpass if it continued at the pace it's already been going would be Scythe, because Scythe is forever a game that I love. But like as an experience, and I've enjoyed Expeditions solo. I've enjoyed Expeditions quite a bit solo, but let me tell you, this is a great solo experience, and I'm digging it. But I love the co-op. The co-op aspect just got upped, and I want to play it more co-op now.
Now, how many people would you want to play with this with?
Like, no more than 2 others. I could not imagine playing this with like my personal.
It's because it says it goes up to 6. I cannot see myself actually playing this with 5 other people.
No, I could see 2 other people, but I like this as 2 people because
this is a great.
Because otherwise, I'm going to be I don't know. There's too much downtime in that, but there's going to be someone who wants to do that. So I see it as for me, I'm going to probably want to play it with 2. And I like Expeditions, which I took before solo, but I also like it at 3. So this feels like it falls as like a solo to 2-player game for me.
I was going to reflect that too. This is currently going to be solo game of the year for me.
Yeah. Currently, and by the way, Rachel asked this, playing co-op solo would be good. And Jamie said in the rulebook, it actually says like, no, just play as one character. Like it just flat out says play as one character. So they don't actually want you to do that in the game design. So, because it's meant to be immersive. Like,
we didn't even say, and we purposely didn't share what our location cards looked for people watching. Because we wanted to keep it like that would be your experience playing with us at the table too. Is like you don't get to see the locations. We just have to describe with the locations. Like maybe Chris did emphasize something on that one card, but maybe he should have been emphasizing something else, because maybe I would have picked up on something else in the background or something like that.
And that's why, yes, you say numbers, but you may not remember a number. You might know, hey, I feel like the 200s are in this area, or I feel like this is in this area, but you're not going to be 100% necessarily accurate. Like I described one thing as it looked similar to X, Y, or Z, and maybe the thing on your mind is something completely different. So, and that's why these cards, which by the way, what happens is you take a starting card and then you put the other one behind this. So there's 2 cards here. That's all you see. Yeah. Like that's all you see. Well, I gotta say, I really enjoyed this. I do intend to keep playing this quite a bit. I definitely want to play this 2-player again. Probably you and I will probably end up doing this again. I'm down.
I had such a great time just doing this story. This could be this could actually be a recurring thing. Like we could record this behind the scenes, just release the next Vantage episode.
I'm down. If people are interested, I'm down, because I think it's fun. These are all the books, lots of books. And on the back of every book is your complete guide. So if you keep it on this side, you've got all your location actions, your card actions, your depart actions, the compositions, everything. Because like the land, by the way, there's the land compositions are circuit, energy, fire, gold, leaf, metal, wood, wind, water, stone, sinew, sand. And why is it called Vantage? Let's end with this. It's called Vantage because we are telling you about our vantage points. What do we see? And
that's the purpose of the art on the cards, is that's exactly what you are looking at that moment in time.
It's simple but brilliant, and all the art is unique. I mean, there's a lot of love into this. I am self-professed as someone who likes Stonemaier games. I can't claim that I love every Stonemaier game, but one of my favorite games of all time is Scythe. And when it comes down to this is immediately after 3 or 4 plays in that top 3 for me in terms of experiences. So love it. Definitely want to play more. Maybe we'll come back and record some more stuff together. not live necessarily, but drop it after, or if people are interested, maybe we'll do some more live. So we'll see.
This is early front runner, halfway through the year. This is solo game of the year for me. This is easily solo game of, this is like you said too, on your turns, like you just wanted to hop right into your next turn, because that's what we've been used to for the past learning plays. Just
it was weird stopping. It was weird stopping because I'm not used to the stopping. Yes.
I was completely agreeing. I'm like, okay, I wanted to do the next thing, but all right, I'm gonna have to remind you of where I am or where did I end up again, because you're gonna do a bunch of stuff in your turn, and I might just do it just a simple move.
And I'll point out there was a point where I did end up back where I was, because I end up in a spot and then going back, and it was in different spots, but I still ended up back at a spot, and that has had happen once or twice for me. But you still then can just move to this other area, or now take, you're remembering thematically. I think it says thematically remember that you were there, or but there is a rule that I just want to read very quick before we end, that I think is really important, that normally annoys people, and I think in this game they executed it well, which is the universal rule of thematic fun. Which is, if you're ever in doubt about a Vantage card or anything, choose the most fun answer that makes the most sense thematically. Here's the thing. Normally that rule in a lot of games annoys me, because it's like, what do you mean? In this one, it's actually thematic. And I've never run into a situation where I have to make that. But in theory, that's more meaning, like, Jamie gave an example where, like, if a bridge is out because you destroyed a bridge, you can't go over the bridge.
Yeah, next time you come to that location,
right?
Or somebody
that's all it really was meaning. And so that's what it, like, you can't rewind time and say, oh, well, there's a bridge, I'm going to go over this bridge. So with that, I want to thank you, Ryan, for joining me. It's been fun hanging out with you. I know we've got some other things we're talking about that people will learn about. Next week, Call Aboard is going to be happening, live board game call-in show here on the Tabletop Express. We'll have some updates about the channel and some of the things we're going to be doing moving forward. All good things, slight minor tweaks and changes, but plenty of content coming your way. And in fact, I think you're going to end up getting more reviews and more actual game coverage out of us with some of the shifts we're going to make. So excited by that. If you're still at this point in the video, congratulations. Like,
hey,
you roll a resource die.
Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, do those things.
Yes, do all that. And we'll be back, Call Board next week, usual time. Anthony and I are going to kick that off, and I know Ryan's going to be coming in at some point as well, talking about all the games you played in the past month. I could tell you a game I'm going to be talking about. You may know of it. It's called Vantage, because I'm not going to stop talking about this. And excited. Also, go ahead. I'll put a link in the show notes after the fact, after this renders. But MistaRau Gaming, make sure you go follow MistaRau Gaming. Subscribe here to the Tabletop Express. Lots of good stuff coming, and I guarantee you're going to see a lot more of MistaRau Gaming here on the channel in the months to come. We've got some things we want to do. So get in on the Discord. Get that Discord. Yes. Join in Discord. Discord link is there too. You can access MistaRau's stuff. Arwen's content is in there as well for Arwen's podcast. We've got so much good stuff. So do that. On that note, thank you, everyone. Have a great night, and we will see you next week, Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern time, to wrap up with Call Aboard. See you then. Cheers, everybody.